Hey there guys, EctoMaster here. We're back with the, semi-final, I was going to say final, but it's semi-final video for the talents in Alpha Legion Alpha, whatever. God, I don't care anymore. I really don't. I say it wrong all the time. I go alphabetically rather than naming what it is. So we're going to take a look at the warrior. All three specs are available. I kind of checked before I did this, unlike the warlock video and monk video or whatever else I didn't have it. So let's get into it, shall we? So here's a warrior, and if you notice, I did warlock, human, and orc warrior. I know, just playing around with the tropes a little bit. What the hell is going on? It's like everything is shaking. I don't know. I give up. Alright. Let's get into it. So arms, damage. Primary is strength. Fury, damage. Primary, bet you it's strength. Oh, I'm right. And tank, protection. Bet you it's strength. Oh, alright. So arms is Mortal Strike, Slam, Whirlwind, Colossus Smash, Execute, and Tactician. Let's look at talents. So 15 to 100, I'm not going to go through all the numbers. I'm getting tired of it. I know, I'm smacking my lips. I don't know why I'm smacking. I've been on a smacking lips thing lately. I don't know why. Dauntless at level 15, your abilities cost 20% less rage. Overpower. It's an instant cast, 10 rage cost, overpowers the enemy, causing X physical damage, cannot be blocked, dodged, or parried, and has a 60% increased chance to critically strike. All your melee attacks have a chance to activate Overpower. And then Sweeping Strikes, Mortal Strike, and Execute hit a second nearby target. Level 30 of Shockwave sends a wave of force in a frontal cone, causing X damage and stunning all enemies within 10 yards for 4 seconds. Cooldown reduced by 20 seconds if it strikes at least 3 targets. You have Stormbolt hurls a weapon at an enemy, causing X physical damage and stunning for 4 seconds. And then Double Time increases the maximum number of charges on charge by 1 and reduces its cooldown by 3 seconds. Level 45, we have Fervor of Battle. Cleave and Whirlwind generate 2 rage for each target that they hit. Rend wounds the target, causing X bleed damage over 15 seconds. And Avatar transform into a Colossus for 20 seconds, causing you to deal, causing you to deal 20% increased damage and removing all roots and snares. Level 60, we have Second Wind, restores 6% health every 1 second when you have not taken damage for 5 seconds. Bounding Stride reduces the cooldown on Heroic Leap by 15 seconds, and Heroic Leap now also increases your run speed by 70% for 3 seconds. And Die by the Sword replaces Defensive Stance, increases your parry chance by 100%, and reduces all damage you take by 30% for 8 seconds. Now, that is something I did just notice. There are no stance bars up here, so. And I just saw Mystic Bird Hat. Yak. Yak never changes. Fallout 4 reference, or a Fallout reference right there. I love it. Level 75, we have In for the Kill. Mortal Strike generates 40 rage when used against targets that are below 20% health. Mortal Combo! Mortal Strike now has a maximum of 2 charges, and Blade Storm! Become an unstoppable storm of destructive force, striking all targets within 8 yards for X physical damage over 5.9 seconds. You are immune to movement, impairing, and loss of control effects, but can use defensive abilities and can avoid attacks. Level 90, you have Focused Rage. Focus your rage on your next Mortal Strike, causing it to deal X additional damage, stacking up to 3 times, unaffected by the global cooldown. Trauma, Slam now causes the target to bleed for 20% additional damage over 10 seconds. Multiple uses accumulate increased damage. And then Titanic Might increases the duration of Colossus Smash by 200%, but reduces its effectiveness by 50%. And at level 100, we have Anger Management. Every 10 rage you spend reduces the remaining cooldown on Battle Cry by 1 second. Opportunity Strikes. Your melee abilities have up to a 60% chance, based on the target's missing health, to trigger an extra attack that deals 7,000 X physical damage. And then Ravager throws a whirling weapon at the target location that inflicts X damage to all enemies within 6 yards over 10 seconds. So let's take a look at Fury. Fury is one of my favorites, because Fury, you get to wield two two-handers. So yeah, Bloodthirst, Raging Blow, Whirlwind, Rampage, Fury Slash, and Enrage. And as a Fury Warrior, my warrior actually has 2 Gore Howls on her back. So I'm looking over this quickly, just looking for anything that looks familiar. Bladestorm is there, as is Bounding Strike, and Stormbolt, and Double Time, and Shockwave. So level 30 is all the same, and then just a few elsewhere. So level 15, we have War Machine. Killing a target grants you 30% haste and 30% movement speed for 10 seconds. Endless Rage, your auto attack generates 30% additional rage. And Fresh Meat. Bloodthirst has a 30% increased critical strike chance against targets above 80% health. Skipping level 30, this is all the same. Level 45, we have Wrecking Ball. You can come in like a wrecking ball. I'm not going to sing it. I'm not. Just not going to do it. Your attacks have a chance to make your next whirlwind cost no rage and deal 200% increased damage. Outburst. Berserker Rage now causes enrage. And Avatar, same thing as here. Furious Charge at level 60. Charge also increases the healing from your next Bloodthirst by 300%. Bounding Stride we have seen. War Paint, you now take only 20% increased damage from Enrage. Level 75, there's Massacre. Execute critical strikes cause your next Rampage to cost no rage. Frothing Berserker. When you reach 100 rage, your damage is increased by 10%, and your movement speed by 30% for 6 seconds. Bladestorm we know. Meat Grinder. Whirlwind causes your next Rampage to strike up to 4 additional targets for 50%. I don't know why I moved. Or have I been sitting here all this while? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Frenzy. Furious Slash increases your haste by 5% for 10 seconds. And Inner Rage. Raging Blow no longer requires Enrage and deals 100% increased damage, but has a 4.5 second cooldown. Level 100, we have Carnage. Reduces the cost of Rampage by 20 rage. Reckless Abandon. Battlecry generates 100 rage. And Dragon Roar. Roar explosively, dealing X damage to all enemies within 8 yards and increasing all damage you deal by 20% for 6 seconds. Dragon Roar ignores all armor and always critically strikes. So let's go to Prot. Why is it charging me for... Whatever. It's charging me for Prot. Alright. So Prot is the tank spec, and it's got Shield Slam, Shield Block, Revenge, Devastate, Ignore Pain, Thunderclap, you use a shield. So, where is it? Shield, one-hander, boom. Shield and one-hander. Alright. So, where level 30 is the same for the other two, although Double Time is still there, they moved the other two up to level 15. And I'm just seeing Avatar is still at 45. And Ravager is there at level 100. Bounding Stride is still at 60. So we know where to go and what to avoid. So level 15, you can now choose Shockwave or Stormbolt at that level. You also have Warbringer. Intercept now deals X damage to all enemies within 5 yards of the target and stuns them for 1.5 seconds. Level 30, we have Second Wind. Inspiring Presence. You inspire your allies within 60 yards, granting them 30% leech, and then Double Time is there as well. Renewed Fury. Ignore Pain also enrages you, increasing all damage you deal by 10% for 6 seconds. Ultimatum, your shield slam critically cause your next focus rage to cost no rage. And then Avatar, of course, we know. Then knock over my wireless. No, get back here. Vigilance, protect an ally for 12 seconds, reducing damage they take by 30%, and allowing you to use taunt with no cooldown. Sorry, needed a drink. Bounding Stride, we know, and Crackling Thunder increases the radius of Thunderclap by 100%. Best Served Cold. Revenge generates 2 additional rage for each target that it hits. Never surrender. Never give up. Ignore Pain will ignore up to 100% more damage based on your missing health. And then Indomitable. I thought I was going to say it wrong. Started saying it right. Ignore me. Well, don't ignore, whatever. You guys, whatever. Increases your maximum health by 25% and then the maximum effect of Ignore Pain by 25%. Vengeance shall be mine. Ignore Pain. It reduces the rage cost of your next focus rage by 50%. And focus rage reduces the rage cost of your next Ignore Pain by 50%. Into the fray! You gain 3% haste for each enemy within 10 yards, up to 5 enemies. Booming Voice, Demoralizing Shout also generates 50 rage, and increases damage you deal to affected targets by 20%. Anger Management we have seen, as well as Ravager, so heavy repercussions. Shield Slam extends the duration of Shield Block by 1.5 seconds, and Shield Block increases the damage of Shield Slam by additional 30%. So there you have it. That is all the classes. Most of the specs done. We'll come back in a later video when other specs are released, like Destro Lock and the Monk. I think it was Brewmaster Monk was missing. There was a few others as well. 1 or 2 others. I can't remember. So we'll be back later with more, guys. I'm EctoMaster. Keep an eye out for anything else, and remember, as always, more Legion Alpha videos on the way. They're all coming soon. Bye.